Okay, now let's talk about the really awesome tools that you can use when you are conducting a meeting or you are in virtual office hours. So the first thing I want to do is kind of move my mouse and hover, and I get this toolbar that pops up. Left to right, there's the time. That's how long this meeting's been going on. And I'm going to turn off my camera. So I can turn off my camera. Okay, I'll turn it back on for this. But if I want to, as a presenter, I can turn off my camera. I can also turn off my mic. I would not do that as the presenter unless someone else is going to speak for a little bit and you don't want any sounds. Or perhaps you're about to cough, or the dog is barking, or the ice cream truck is driving down the street. So you could use that tool to mute your mic temporarily. The share arrow is really cool. So yes, it's a sharing arrow. So if I click on that, what it does is it loads up all the things that are open on my computer that I could share with you. So these things under PowerPoint, I actually don't have those things open. So I think it's pulling the most recent PowerPoints I've used. But you can take a look and see left to right. Most of the time you're just going to click to share your desktop. And it lowers everything down out of sight, and it goes to whatever I had open right here in the lower right hand corner, or wherever that little box goes. That kind of minimizes down. To get back in, I can double click. I'm going to stop sharing my desktop now because really everyone else in the meeting is seeing my desktop still, which is this. So they're seeing this inside of their window. So it's kind of like Inception, but I didn't understand that movie. So I'm going to click stop sharing, and it's going to go back to the normal view. If I had other people in here, they would be here. The ellipses, the more actions, the dots, whatever you want to call it, so much great stuff. Look at blur my background. So I'm in my kitchen, and let's say there was a pile of stuff on the table. I could click blur my background, and that would hide that. I mean, it does weird things around my hair, but my hair is weird, so I could, but that's really nice. Go back to the ellipses, I can unblur it. I could start recording my meeting if I wanted to. I wouldn't record your virtual PD offices unless something's getting crazy, but you would start and stop that. If I knew I was going to have 50 people in here and I didn't want any of them being able to, I didn't want their video playing, I could turn off the incoming video. My video's going to stay, but no one else's will. Next is the conversations. When I click on this, I'm going to encourage you when you're in a virtual meeting or something like that to have conversations up and have the participants go back and forth. So you can see nobody, this is a brand new meeting, no one has put any chat messages, but the chat messages are going to go there, and then remember they're going to be recorded in the chats. Then participants, this is where I'm the only one in here. I'm in isolation, as we all are, but I can invite other people, or if I gave them the link, then they could come in anytime right here. That was quick on the toolbar. When I hit this hang up button, then it takes me out of this particular meeting, and it takes me into the chat, and then I'll be able to see any chat that happens here. If I need to get back, I'm in the meeting right here, I can click the join button to go right back in.